In the heart of a battle, the Devi stood firm, her eyes blazing, her power unmatched. 108 names, each revealing a hidden truth of the Devi. Have you ever wondered why the Devi is called by so many names? What can we learn from each one? That is the question. Each name, a key to understanding her infinite wisdom, reveals a divine quality that shapes our understanding of the cosmos. Once upon a time, in the divine realm, there existed a Devi of unmatched power and beauty, known by many names, each reflecting her infinite aspect. She was Sati, the one who chose the flames to uphold her honor. As Sadhvi, she radiated optimism and strength. Beloved by the universe as Bhavaprita, the universe found its abode in her, and she was known as Bhavani, the protector, the absolver of the cosmos, freeing the world from darkness as Bhavamochini. The goddess was revered as Arya, the noblest of them all, and celebrated as Durga, the invincible warrior who vanquished demons. Victorious in every battle, she was hailed as Jaya, embodying the primal reality, Adya, and the omniscient power that could see beyond time, known as Trinetra, the three-eyed goddess. She wielded powerful weapons, holding the mighty Monodent, Shuddharani, and Pinagdharani, Shiva's trident. With grace and beauty, she was Chitra, a picturesque, with a roar as fierce as Chandaghanta, the bell-ringing warrior goddess. Her severe penance was recognized as Mahatapa. Her mind was sharp as Mana, her intelligence unmatched as Buddhi, but she also carried Ahankara, the pride that reminded all of her majesty. Yet, in her depths, she was Chittarupa, symbolizing the deathbed. She is Chitta, a reminder of the end of the mortal life, the very essence of thought and mind, known as Chitte, the thinking consciousness. She was all-knowing as Sarv Mantramai, a possessor of every divine mantra, and beyond the physical as Satta, existing above everything, and embodying the eternal bliss as Satyananda Sarupani. The goddess was also Ananta, infinite and beyond measure. She was Bhavini, a symbol of beauty, Bhavya, representing the future, and Bhavya, with the embodiment of magnificent presence. Yet she could be terrifying, appearing as Abhavya, a figure of fear when necessary. Moving through the cosmos, she bestowed salvation as Sadagati, always in motion, as Shambhavi, the consort of Shambhu, and Devmata, the mother of all gods. She embraced her roles with love and power, with Chinta, embodying tension and worry. She adorned herself with jewels as Ratnpriya and carried the weight of the wisdom as Sarvavidya. As the daughter of Daksha, Dakshakanya, she shattered the heavens by interrupting his sacrifice, becoming Daksh Yagna Vinashini. In her resolve, she fasted for her beloved without even eating leaves, earning the name Aparna. Her beauty took on many forms as Anikvarna, her complexion ever-changing. She glowed in Patla, the deep red of the universe, and wore the red color attire of a warrior as Patlavati, draped in leather as Patambar Paridhana, ready for battle. She was adorned with anklets that sang as she moved, earning her the name Kalmanjir Ranjini. Yet she remained immeasurable, known as Ameya, fierce in battle as Vikrama, and brutal to her enemies as Kruda. Still, she was Sundari, the goddess of unparalleled beauty, and even deeper, Sur Sundari, known for her enchanting grace. She roamed the forest as Vandurga, worshipped as Matangi by the sages, particularly by Matang Muni Pujita. She possessed the power of all deities, being Brahmi, the force of Brahma, Maheshwari, the energy of Shiva, and Indri, the might of the Indra. In her adolescence, she was Kaumari, And as the protector of all, she took the form of Vaishnavi, the invincible. She was Chamunda, the slayer of demons Chanda and Munda, and Varahi, riding on the powerful Varha. Wealth followed her as Lakshmi, but she could also take the form of man as Purushakriti. She gave joy as Vimla Utkarshani, and her wisdom was boundless as Jnana. She was always in action as Kriya and eternal as Nitya, bestowing wisdom as Buddhida. Her forms were many as Bahula, loved by all as Bahul Prema, and she could ride any vehicle as Sarva Vahan Vahana. She became the slayer of demons from the brothers Nishumbh Shumbh Hanani to the bull demon Mahishasur Mardani and the wicked duo Madhukatav Hantri. Her fearsome form as Chandamund Vinashini, the destroyer of the Asuras Chanda and Munda, shows her unparalleled might. She destroyed all evil as Sarv Asur Vinasha and had the power to kill all demons as Sarv Danav Khatani. Her knowledge spanned all, known as Sarv Shastramai, the master of all teachings, and also Satya, the absolute truth that governs the universe. She wielded all missile weapons as Sarvastra Dharani, possessing countless handy tools of war as Anek Shastra Hasta. She also wields weapons as Anekastra Dharani, the possessor of countless missile weapons. Whether in battle or in peace, she was Kumari, a symbol of eternal youth, but also a Kanya, the divine girl child, and Keshori, the blossoming adolescent. As a woman of many forms, she was Yuvti. Yet, her renunciation was complete as Yati, an ascetic. Though she never aged, being a Prodha, she could take the form of the wise elder as Prodha, and the Vriddha Mata, the ancient mother of all. In her might, she gave strength as Balprada and held the universe within her belly as Mahudri. Her unmatched beauty shone as Muktakesha with her flowing locks. Yet, her fierce form terrified her enemies as Ghor Rupa. With immense strength, she was Mahabala. Her fire-like intensity blazing as Agnijola with the destructive face of Raudramukhi. She was the night itself as Kalratri, engaged in deep penance as Tapaswini. As Narayani, she wielded the destructive power of Vishnu. And as Bhadrakali, she took the fierce form of Kali. Her spellbinding energy was known as Vishnu Maya, the very essence of Vishnu, and she held the ethereal universe in her belly as Jalodri. She was the ambassador of Shiva as Shivaduti, and her violence erupted as Karali. In all these forms, she was the infinite Ananta, the ultimate goddess Parameshwari, worshipped by all, as well as sage Katyayani, and cherished as the daughter of the sun, Savitri. She was ever present and real as Prataksha, the divine sage of the cosmos, as Brahmavadini, present everywhere. In every form, she revealed the myriad faces of divinity, embodying the vast, mysterious, and awe-inspiring power of the universe. In every name, there is a lesson, a path to strength, wisdom, and transcendence. These are not just names, they are the essence of the universe. Now that you know her 108 names, how will you connect with the divine energy they hold? Let us know.